Hey everyone, Grand Tour here again with another Rome 2 vid. This time it's the grand final of the faction ban flash tournament. So my opponent is Baby Killer, and we had 6 factions to ban, so we banned practically all the bloody barbarians, and then I think it was a nomad as well, so there's no barbarians to choose. Rome wasn't to choose, so we ended up with RDI versus the Seleucids. So I bring RDI today, and for my build I've got the 2 Illyrian Cav on the left flank, supported by 2 Axemen with 1 upgrade each, and Slave Slinger. And in the middle I've got the Illyrian Hoplite, 2 Noble Hoplites, another Illyrian, and the Slave Slinger. And on my other flank, or my other middle kind of right flank, Illyrian Hoplite, 2 Nobles again, another Illyrian, and the Slave Slinger. And my extreme right flank is the 2 Axe Warriors and the Illyrian Marines with 1 upgrade each, and just 1 Illyrian Cav with an upgrade just to give me a little bit extra. And for Baby Killer, he has the 2 Tarantines, 2 Persian Hoplites on his right flank. His middle line consists of the thorax swords. His general is a shield bearer, and he's got 4 shield bearers out the back, including his general, 2 Persian Hoplites on the left flank, and 2 more Tarantine Cav. So we'll get this underway. And he starts to bring up the Tarantine Cav on the flanks. He's pushing them hard. I like to push my Cav out to make them come out, and then I'm going to pop a few shots in with the Slave Slingers. See how we go there. As you can see I'm doing now. And yep, they're going to get a shot in as he turns around too, so it's going to do some good HP damage there. Same over here. This time I'm going to use the Illyrian Marines to jump on out the flank there and just push them Tarantines away. So the main problem here is going to be the shield bearers. The thorax swords, not so much. Just the shield bearers, really. Oh, he's got an Eastern Spearman out the front too, I forgot to say that. I'm quite confident that the Persian Hoplites are going to go down to the Axemen, no worries. So give me advantage on the flanks. Just reorganise my line here. Bringing over this Slave Slinger that was supporting the middle line. To ward off the Tarantines here. So I'm going to push this flank hard now. And he comes in with his Tarantines with an attack order. I get a javelin in just in time. So the Tarantines, a medium missile cav, they come straight through from the missiles here, but I've got this cav to back them up, and didn't lose many Axe Warriors, so they get straight back up and into the Hoplites there. Saving this Illyrian Marine till I can get him around the side here and attack there. So he's got rid of that Slave Slinger by the looks of it and keeps on going, but I'm just going to chase him off the Illyrian Cav. So the engagement's going to happen here. Going to all lock up, all in line. He does the same thing over that side. Brings the Tarantines around. I was a bit sceptical there. I remember him hitting them again, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. Tarantines haven't got that much mass, remember? But we'll see how that goes. So he's pulled them through to here. Them Tarantines are going to go. Slave Slingers are going to stay intact. The other slave slingers here, holding him up until I can get that cav there into him. Practically one of these flanks here. Got the Illyrian Marines into his Tarentines. Shield bearers going well against the Illyrian nobles. The Illyrian hoplites, I've got them all into hoplite wall. Well, that one anyway, against the shield bearers. So now it's time to get my cavalry in the back. Found a gap, weaved it through. So yeah, you got these Tarentines away from the Illyrian Marines. And seem to be stationary here for a bit. Finding a good spot to do some rear charges. Comes back into me slave slingers, that's good. Don't want him doing rear charges, so take them slave slingers out all you want. So he's got no skirmish here at all to contend with. General's gotten shot in the back, which is never good. But now I start smacking in some rear charges with the Illyrian cav on targets that are winning decisively. So that's what I was doing out the back there, just having a look for a target that was winning decisively so I could do a rear charge. The flanks are mine, so I've got the flanks. Looks like he's got me in the middle a little bit. My general's going down a fair bit. But now I'm free with my nobles. Free to do rear charges on his line here. And that's exactly what I do with the mercenary axe warriors. They're going in a funny kind of way, actually. It was a strange kind of charge, but anyway, they're getting a rear charge nonetheless. So she's a pretty tight game at this stage. But I do have a bit of a cav advantage at the moment. And I'll have one of the flanks, so see how that goes for him. I do have these slave slingers over here, I mustn't have noticed them. So he seems to be going everywhere with them cav Tarentines, but his general's going down quick. Now the mercenary axe warriors have got their charge sorted out there. So mercenary axe warriors into the shield bearers, they'll do them in. Mercenary axe warriors into the thorax depleted, they'll do them. So here he's starting to break now with the rear charges. The Illyrian Marines, noble hoplites into shield bearers. I'll do him there. So once again, I won the flanks, and that accounted for me being able to do the rear charges there onto his line. So I did lose my general. I was a bit worried about that. I didn't know how the troops would handle that. But then once he lost his general, I was a bit more comfortable with that. Pull out the Illyrian Marines. Look for a good target to rear charge on. See these shield bearers coming, so I get the noble hoplites into them. Some good close-up action there. Oh, kicked him in the guts. Oh, she's kicked him in the guts before he stabbed him. It's a bit of a low blow. So this rear charge here is going to be devastating. That's going to sort out that with the shield bearers. Eastern Spearmen going to get thumped by the Illyrian Marines. Noble hoplites against shield bearers. I'm comfortable with that. And then time for a bit of a charge in here to knock down them shield bearers. Keep them occupied until I can get something else over there. So I'm free of me infantry now to do as I will. And that will be that. So I won the grand final, first one I've won. I haven't been too lucky lately, but I actually concentrated in this flash tournament and picked me attacks better and me armies better, and took a lot of time. So the mercenary axe warriors were great in this on the flanks. They done well for me, and the cav for Illyrian cav done well. Noble hoplites done well. And for him, it was the shield bearers, like I said, would be my biggest fear. And the Tarentine's done well here. So yes, good game to Baby Killer. And so I end up winning the grand final, which I'm very happy about. So yes, thanks for watching, and leave a like and subscribe if you haven't, if you want to, and I'll bring you some more tournament battles as soon as possible. Hey everyone, going to talk. So we ended up with RDI versus the Syracuse. So I bring RDI today, and for my build, I've got the 2 Illyrian Cav on the left flank, supported by 2 Axemen with 1 upgrade each, and a Slave Slinger. And in the middle, I've got the Illyrian Hoplite, 2 Noble Hoplites, another Illyrian, and the Slave Slinger. And on my end, we had 6 factions to ban, so we banned practically all the bloody barbarians, and then I think it was a nomad as well, so there's no barbarians to choose. Rome wasn't to choose. Here again with another Rome 2 vid. This time it's the grand final of the faction ban flash tournament. So my opponent is Baby Killer, and we